NASH, Drug-Free Clubs of America, and National Honor Society. Tabor plans to graduate ladies cosmetology and pass her state boards in May. She hopes to join a salon in the year. She also intends to continue her education to pursue a career as an X-ray technician. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Senior Tabor Beach. She did all-star cheerleading during her freshman year and sophomore year. Then during her junior year, she tried out for school cheerleading and made the varsity team for football and basketball, getting the opportunity to cheer on the state champs. While is currently attending Minnie's Career Centers for High School Multi-Skill Health Technician Program, she is working at elder care as a certified nurse aide. She plans on going back to Minnie's for the adult LPN program, then later the RN program. She eventually wants to become either a trauma nurse or labor and delivery nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, let's say Lila May. Our next speaker is Riley Wilson. She is next to one of her parents, Mark Wilson and Lisa Wilson. She was a part of the sideline cheerleading for 12 years and competitive cheerleading for 5 years, which she also competed at ESPN. She is also the president of FIFO and a member of National Honor Society. Students against destructive decisions in the Interact Club where she has seen over 120 hours. She will be furthering her career at Postgame University. Riley will attend Postgame University where she will major in political science and criminal justice in the hopes to one day be a corporate lawyer. Riley is currently enrolled in Wayne State College where she will receive her associate's degree in business administration and management. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Senior Riley Wilson. Our next singer is cheerleader Brooklyn Wolf. She's actually one of her parents, Stephanie and Todd Wolf. Brooklyn has been cheerleading for 6 years. In the early childhood program, she is a secretary and she is also a teaching assistant at the elementary school. Her future plans are to attend Flagler College in St. Augustine, Florida, to major in special education to further become a teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Senior Brooklyn Wolf. Our final cheer singer is Haley Zinn. She is escorted by her mother, Wally Zinn. She has been involved in cheer for 14 years, including 4 years of competitive associate's degree. Kate plans to attend the four-year university for electrical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, that is senior Kate Pickle. Our next senior is Alex Gray. He is escorted Alex Gray and Angel Ray. He has participated in baseball for 2 years, basketball for 3, and football for 4 years. His future plans after high school, he wants to get his CDL and join the union to become an electrician. Ladies and gentlemen, that is senior Alex Gray. Our next senior is Kate Rock. He is escorted by his parents Maria and Kyle Rock. He is a 3-year letterman in basketball, a 4-year letterman in football. He was a member of the state championship basketball team, received the Ryan Church Award in football, and received the Carson Dockery Award for basketball. He is currently attending Zane State College and will graduate with his electrical engineering technology degree in May of this year. He plans to continue the family business and with the workforce for the YRPtv upon graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, that is senior Kate Rock. Our next senior is Kate Miller. Kate escorted by his parents Ricky and Kate Wallace, Natalie Schoolcraft, and Jason Gordon. Kate has been playing basketball since the 1st grade. He has grown up with the game and he has the opportunity to learn from a number of great coaches and make lifelong friends along the way. He has competed on the AAU teams for the last 6 years. Kane is a 3-year varsity letterman and state champion. His journey shows heart, dedication, and a true love for the game of basketball. His future plans are to continue his basketball career at the collegiate level while pursuing a degree in finance. Ladies and gentlemen, that is senior Kane Glory. Our final boys basketball senior is Jordan Doug Watson. He is escorted by Justin Crowley, Jordan Crowley, and Ashley and Justin Watson. He is a 4-year veteran in basketball. He also enjoys playing the guitar and doing TikToks. His future plans are to attend college, but then become a stay-at-home dad. Ladies and gentlemen, that is senior Jordan Watson. One more senior that has been special to the boys basketball program is Gage McKinney. He's being escorted by his father to McKinney. His plan after graduation is to attend barber school. Ladies and gentlemen, that is senior Gage McKinney. As we wrap up tonight, we want to thank these seniors for everything they have given to this program. Their hard work, leadership, and commitment have helped shape our team and set the standard for those who will follow. More importantly, they have shown what it means to be great teammates and represent our school and continue the right way. We are proud of them and thank them, and we are excited to see what their leaders have to hold. One more round of applause for our seniors.
AVC Sports and 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon present high school basketball. Now let's go courtside for tonight's game.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They're professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
Good evening. Welcome to high school basketball presented by AVC Sports. We've got MVL hoops for you tonight. West Muskingum at 15-4, visiting the Maysville Panthers here in Southtown at 19-1 in MVL small school division action here on NASH Icon 98.5, 107.9, and also we've got a free live video stream tonight on our YouTube channel, YRPtv. I'm Dave Hilliard. I've got Brandon Hannas along with me tonight. And we've got all the action for you, and it's a capacity crowd here, Brandon. I don't think you could get many more people in the place.
I think you'd be breaking some fire codes if you did.
There are a lot of people here. They were here early. My parking place will attest to that. I am parked a long way away from the gymnasium. People here early celebrating a large group of seniors for Maysville. It's their senior night as they have 9 senior basketball players on the roster. And I think sometimes in a high school game, you're lucky if you've got 5 on the roster. They've got almost 2 starting lineups of seniors on their team tonight. Our coverage brought to you tonight by these sponsors: Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Jutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan, Absolute One, Window Tinting, Shriver's Pharmacy, Doan Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Bicon Services, and Great Clips. And this is the John Valentine Insurance pregame show. What we will do, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, Brandon and I will take a look at each team, talk about the game at hand. We'll have our TK Auto Service keys to the game and also the Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineups. When we come back to Southtown, this is high school basketball on AVC Sports.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They're professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
Looking to upgrade your ride or home with sleek professional tinting? Absolute One Window Tinting on Maple Avenue in Zanesville is your local expert. Our team specializes in automotive, residential, and commercial tinting that keeps you cool, protects interiors, and adds privacy with a flawless finish. We use high-quality films designed to last, giving you style and function you can trust. From cars to storefronts, Absolute One delivers precision and care every time. Call 740-819-1642 or stop by Maple Avenue today.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Back here in Southtown, it's the John Valentine Insurance pregame show here as the West Muskingum Tornadoes are set to face the Maysville Panthers here. Now, Brandon, both these teams, as we were saying, any other year with West M at 15-4, this would be for the MVL Small School Division Championship, but not on a year when Maysville's got the returning state champions back.
Well, when you bring back your whole starting five from a state title team, it's hard to already beat that team as it is. And I mean, they're playing just as well, if not better. They know what their mission is, and they've made it look very easy in the MVL all season.
Well, West M having a really nice year under first-year head coach Cole Smith. Some players we might look at here tonight. Kyle Porter averaging 16 points a game. Taven Bennett, 9.9 points per game. Noah Morrison, 13.9 points per game. And let's just mention he scored 45 against Crooksville here in the last week. And then Carter Smith averaging 6.2 points per game. Coach Smith, he promised a more defensive approach, and West M has certainly made that pay dividends here. 15-4 overall and 10-3 in a small school.
I mean, there were definitely some pieces from watching them at times last year. You were just kind of wondering how they could kind of hit that, take advantage of their talent. And I think this year, Cole Smith's been able to unlock what these guys are. And, I mean, for them, they don't have to worry about Maysville in the tournament play. But this is a nice test for them going in to see where they stand as they go into D5. But I think Cole Smith has given them a sense of confidence. They're playing his style, and it has been rewarded at 15-4.
Well, they're second in the small school division. They've lost to Maysville once. And that game on December 19th, 79-50 in favor of Maysville. And it sounds like a blowout, but Maysville was only up 1 at halftime. So that was a pretty good game. They also lost to John Glenn and Sheridan, and they've got a non-league loss to New Philadelphia. So actually a very strong basketball team this year for West M. And as you said, they're playing Cole Smith's style, and it's doing well for them. On the other side of the coin, the Maysville Panthers, head coach Dave Brown, and I always mention this when I'm calling one of Dave's games, he is a Muskingum basketball alum. And of course, the straw that stirs the drink for the Maysville Panthers, Gator Nichols, averaging 22.6 points per game. And Brandon, he was the 2025 Player of the Year in Division IV in the state of Ohio.
And I assume that he'll be up for that award again this year. But, I mean, Gator just does so much well. He's not just a shooter. I mean, he can find the open guy. He's going to draw the best defender and opens up other guys. He's very unselfish. But he gets after it on the defensive end, too. And I think that's where Dave Brown wants to see these guys excel. They know to get back to Dayton and to defend that state title, they got to play defense. And I think,
exactly.
I want to see what that intensity looks like tonight against the good West Muskingum team. As they're not playing for a division title, but they are trying to play for that, get into playoff mode, and this is a good matchup to have.
Well, three other players in the starting lineup averaging double figures for the Panthers. Jordan Watson at 14.1 points per game. Kane Roerig, 14 points per game. Landon Iden, 12.7 points per game. Now, the fifth starter, Cade Rock, he's the glue guy. He's the one that plays the defense. He rebounds. Now, only averaging maybe 2 points per game, but that's not what his job is out there. And one thing you'll say about all these guys from Maysville, no matter who they put in the game, they all have a job to do. They know what it is, and they fit together very well.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about it. Like, to be able to sell these guys on just playing their role. I mean, Dave Brown's been able to do that the last few years. These guys have accepted it. That can be very hard to do with a team that wins. I mean, because sometimes you start getting, you hear the noise and you want to be the guy that gets your name on the paper, on the radio, that sort of thing. But these guys, they like each other. They've grown up playing this game together. I mean, this is a natural team. It wasn't like three guys moved in to help them get over the hump. They've been together forever. And I think that's why they work so well. They know each other. They trust each other. And if one guy's down, they know that somebody else is going to step up and deliver.
Well, they opened the season with a 69-65 loss to Cincinnati Taft, and that was it. They've won the rest of them since, including wins against Kettering Altar, Akron St. Vincent St. Mary, and Lutheran East, as Dave Brown went out and beefed up the non-league schedule. And as we were talking also in the pregame, they've got 3 players that have scored 40 or more points in a single game this season in Gator Nichols, Kane Roerig, and Jordan Watson, and I don't know of any team that can claim that one. And tonight they are celebrating their senior night, a very nice ceremony here before the warm-up started. What we will do, we'll take one more quick break here on the Valentine Insurance pregame show. When we come back, we'll have the TK Auto keys to the game. This is high school basketball on ABC Sports.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
If you're having any problems with your heating system, you want someone who will be there right away to help. This is Russ Abels. At Abels, we provide emergency service for any brand of heating cooling system 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call us. We promise to get you up and running quickly and professionally. And if you ever need a replacement, we'll help you save energy and money with a new high-efficiency system. And we will do a flawless installation. If you need help with your heating, call Abels.
Hi, Mark Kelly here with Icon Services, wishing all the local teams good luck as they dribble their way down the courts to a successful and exciting basketball season. As you're stepping back for that three-point shot in the fourth, we can be in the background helping plan your projects for that first period, getting your business ready for that big project win in 2026. With that, have a safe and competitive season, and remember, Icon Services as your sole source for commercial and industrial construction projects.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at dutrosauto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
Welcome back to the Valentine Insurance pregame show here as we get ready for West Muskingum to take on Maysville here in Southtown. It's time for the TK Auto Service keys to the game. Both squads. Let's take a look at first West Muskingum. Brandon, what do you think is a key for West Muskingum to stay in this one tonight?
They're going to have to take care of the ball. They can't be giving Maysville turnovers and easy buckets in transition, and they're going to have to play their game. Maysville will try to speed you up at times. I think for West End, it's staying patient and not making mistakes.
I think for Maysville on the other side of the coin, they just got to be themselves. I think you have to push to the side all the ceremonies and all the senior night stuff, and you've got to be yourself. You've got to do what you do best, and they force turnovers. They capitalize on those turnovers, and that's what they need to do tonight. I know Dave Brown, he's excited to be honoring his seniors, but I know at the same time he's not happy about the disruption of the normal flow to the game. When you do all these ceremonies, that's one thing that happens, and coaches, we just don't like that. We just don't like it when our stuff gets messed with, and that's what's been happening today. I'm sure there's been lots of requests for different things from him, from the seniors, and now it boils down to, hey, we finally got to play basketball. Hopefully, you can put all that to the side and just play a good, solid basketball game. Those are our TK Auto Service keys to the game. Certainly, we will get to some Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineups if they would ever tell us what they are. We don't know them yet. Normally, you can pretty much bank on the Maysville starters, but senior night is a little different animal. They've got 4 seniors on the roster that normally do not start the game. So maybe Dave Brown's going to start some of them. We are not sure. Same way with West End. We might not know the Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineup until they walk out on the floor. One of the things Maysville does, it's really a neat thing, they have a giant American flag that they lower from the ceiling, and they're going to have our national anthem. And again, all of this year we've had a brand new sponsor for our national anthem presentation. It's the Maysville VFW Post 3760. We certainly appreciate them jumping on as the sponsors for our national anthem. We'll be having that coming up here in just a moment. The PA announcer here at Southtown goes through the entire OHSAA announcement about sportsmanship and all those things, which people I think pretty much tune out. They don't listen to that one, Brandon, but because we've seen some of the behavior in the stands over our careers. But they're going through that, talking about respect, and they'll introduce the 3 officials tonight. One of those, the commissioner of the MVL, Scott Welker. He's on the game tonight. Scott does a lot of big games in this conference. Not a surprise to see him here in Southtown tonight. Again, our sponsor for the national anthem presentation tonight is the Maysville VFW Post 3760. And one more thing I should mention, Brandon, we've got to watch out tonight for our Lock 9 Pizza player of the game, and we also have a play of the game. It's the Great Clips Great Play of the game. and we got to keep our eye peeled for those things tonight too. Sometimes that great play of the game just jumps right out at you. Other times it's one of those where we got to think about a little bit. But
and there might be a lot of options tonight in this one.
Yes, it could be. It is time for the national anthem. Again, our sponsor for our presentation, the Maysville VFW Post 3760, and it is being played tonight by the Maysville Pep Band. There's our national anthem as it's performed by the Maysville Pep Band. Lots of great performances by students along the way this season in the Muskingum Valley League. Certainly a couple really good singers at John Glenn. Had good performances at Meadowbrook High School. Another one here by the band tonight. Certainly appreciate their hard work. Our sponsors again for tonight's game, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford, Lincoln Nissan, Absolute One Window Tinting, Shriver's Pharmacy, Doan Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Bicon Services, and Great Clips. And I got to always give my girl Shanika a shout out at Great Clips in Zanesville. She cuts my hair and does an amazing job. So again, all of our sponsors, we certainly appreciate them. We're going to announce the starting lineups here. We will go through them as well as the Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineup. Number 2, Cade Porter is a starter, along with number 4, Kyle Porter, both starting for the Tornadoes tonight. Also, number 13, Taven Bennett, number 14, Noah Morrison, and number 24, Carter Smith, rounds out the starting lineup for Coach Cole Smith's West M Tornadoes. I'm trying to make it out on the other side. It looks like Rock is going to start. Cade Rock will start in his normal starting position. It also looks like Kane Rorig is going to start in his normal spot. See Jordan Watson over there awaiting his name to be announced as well. I'm trying to make out and see if any other different starters are going to be in the starting lineup, but it looks like we'll also have number 0, Gator Nichols, in the game. As I was mentioning to Brandon, you don't have to really alter your starting lineup for senior night when you start 5 seniors.
Exactly. So as I say, I think, that's the thing. Those guys have been there. You got to kind of recognize them and give them their chance at home one more time.
Well, once again, our Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineups. Over there for West M, it's number 2, Cade Porter, number 4, Kyle Porter, number 13, Taven Bennett, number 14, Noah Morrison, and number 24, Carter Smith. Landon Iden starts for the Maysville Panthers, along with Cade Rock, Gator Nichols, Kane Rorig, and Jordan Watson for Coach Dave Brown's Maysville Panthers, as we are ready to get underway. And of course, the Maysville students, they form a line for all the starters to go through and shake hands with, and it just creates that whole atmosphere here at Maysville. It's a really cool thing, and you really hope that when you see these kids play, you hope that they can do this for the next generation of kids too.
Oh, definitely, and I think they've definitely set the bar high. But these guys are idols to all these little kids down here. And, hey, when you win, that's what usually follows.
Well, speaking of winning, in the last 4 years, Maysville, including this season, they are 96-10. I mean, that's a pretty good winning percentage. They were, last year, obviously, the state champions. The year before that, the state runner-up, and they were regional semifinalists the year before that. So Dave Brown has definitely built himself a juggernaut here at Southtown. We're ready for the opening tip. If you're watching on video tonight, Maysville in the white uniforms trimmed in blue and yellow. West Muskingum predominantly a blue uniform trimmed in yellow and white. So both teams with the blue, yellow, and white color scheme tonight. Maysville, though, in the home whites, and we're ready to get underway here at Southtown. In our opening tip, Roehrig wins the tip, tips it to Rock, and Gator Nichols has the basketball for the Panthers. Being closely guarded out front by Cade Porter. Now to Roehrig on the right side. There's Watson coming off a back screen from Nichols, trying to work inside. Ball tipped away, and it's stolen. Scramble for the ball, and bodies on the floor, and we're going to get a jump ball. Alternate possession goes to West Muskingum. Maysville, traditionally a full court press team, and they are in it to start with. Nichols guarding the basketball. That's Morrison bringing it up the floor. Little fake handoff there, and here comes Porter around. Jump shot from the baseline, no good. That was from Carter Smith, and here come the Panthers on the run. Nichols crossover dribble now behind the back into the lane, loses the ball. Turnover. Here come the Tornadoes. They get it ahead to Morrison. He misses the layup. Rock with the rebound, and here comes Roehrig the other direction. Back to Rock. They flip it to Gator Nichols. Gator trying to create space. Now to Roehrig in the corner. Into the lane. Spins. Jump shot. Up. Good. Kane Roehrig. He gets his team on the board first.
I mean, we didn't see a lot of that from Kane last year, but just being able to be in the post and use his body to get that shot, that gives them a different element that wasn't always there last season. So I think that's what even makes Maysville better, is now they got a post player.
And Kane's free throw short. He can't connect on the old-fashioned three-point play. It's 2-0 here. Maysville in the early going. Carter Smith with the basketball, tries to get it over to Cade Porter, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Porter. A turnover for West M, and it goes over to the Panthers. Jordan Watson brings it up the floor this time, which normally means there's going to be a set play for Gator Nichols. They like to run him off an elevator screen, and they're going to do so. They run him off a double screen in the corner, and they dump it to Roehrig. Spin move, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound to Carter Smith. He throws it ahead to Morrison. Morrison, couple dribbles, kicks it back to Bennett. Bennett between the legs, being guarded by Jordan Watson. Porter goes behind the back, guarded by Nichols. Jump shot in the lane, no good. Tornadoes still scoreless here in the early going. Nichols shakes and bakes down the lane, forces the shot up, no good. Rebound fought for, and it comes down to Porter. Nichols thought he got fouled, but no call. They've got numbers going the other way. They get it ahead to Kyle Porter. He lays it up and in. 2 apiece here, 5:45 left in this first quarter. Iden drives baseline, reverse layup, no good. Rebound to Carter Smith, knocked away by Rock. Rock with a little push shot in the lane, and he gets it to go. 4-2 Maysville. Full court pressure in the backcourt. Porter gets it across. Back to Morrison, jump shot from the free throw line, no good. Rebound off to Jordan Watson. Everybody ran away and didn't give him anybody to throw it to. Now they come back. Nichols has it, gets a high screen from Rock, pulls up from three, no good. Rebound off to the Tornadoes. Cade Porter up the sideline, and he's going to be fouled by Iden. Brandon, not much scoring, but the action fast and furious here in the early going.
Yeah, they are going back and forth, which is kind of what we expected with Maysville. We'll see if West End wants to try to keep that pace for 4 quarters.
Out on the right wing to Kyle Porter. He tries to get it to Cade Porter, and it's another turnover for the Tornadoes. Roerig's got it. He tries to get it to Nichols. Fought for Nichols, still has it. Morrison almost stole the pass. Watson spins in the lane. Step through shot, no good. Good defense there from Cade Porter. And it stays at 4-2, 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Bennett on the right wing. Roerig checking him. Between the legs, crossover. Just can't get any space against Roerig. There's a 3-ball on the way from Kyle Porter, and he's got an Allen Hunter State Farm 3-point shot. He's got all 5 Tornadoes points. They're up 5-4. But there comes Gator Nichols into the lane. He misses the shot, one that he normally gets. And there's going to be a foul called on Watson. And that's Watson's first foul, team second here in the early going. I don't know if we don't have the personnel working the scorers table tonight or there's a misfunction on the scoreboard, but we've got no information on the players in the game, so we'll rely on my trusty scorebook tonight. Morrison on the left side gets it back to Porter. Porter down the lane behind the back, jump shot, good. Porter now has 7 and his team leads 7-4. Jordan Watson into the offensive end, gets it to Iden. Nichols off of his couple of screens. Now Roerig going to set a screen for him. Working the pick and roll. Nichols lays it up and in. Gator Nichols, his first basket of the game. Tough move inside at 7-6 West Muskingum. Panthers trying to trap in the backcourt, and they do. Tornadoes beat the trap, but then they throw it out of bounds. They had the press beaten and then threw it out of bounds on the offensive end. Back to the Panthers. 7-6, 3:10 to play in this first quarter. Kyle Porter with all 7 West Muskingum points. Nice backdoor cut from Jordan Watson, and he can't get the shot to go. Good pass from Roerig. Got it to Watson. Watson got a little bit too far underneath the backboard. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Gator Nichols as Bennett was going to the rim. And I would have to disagree with the call personally. It looked like he was there and set, but Bennett's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Lies the rim, and his first shot up and good. Somebody other than Kyle Porter now on the board for the Tornadoes. They lead it 8-6. Bennett now with a second shot. Couple dribbles, eyes the rim. Good release, but it's in and out, and Carter Smith fights for the rebound, knocks it out of bounds. It'll go to the Panthers. 8-6 West End, 2:51 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say, West Ham's had some chances like that, you have to convert when you're playing Maysville, but they still have the lead here early on.
Gavin Ferguson checks into the basketball game for the first time for the Panthers. He replaces Cade Rock. Watson down the lane against Bennett. Bennett cuts him off, kicks it out to Gator Nichols. He's at the free throw line. Works, tries to step through, steps under, lays it up, no good. Rebound off to West End. They're on the run. Porter to Morrison in the corner. He missed a shot. Rebound, here comes the Panthers. Nichols on the run. Through, blocked from behind by Carter Smith. Carter Smith trailed him on the play and just waited for the shot, Brandon, to block it. And a clean block from behind by Carter Smith.
Yeah, that's what Carter brings to this team, athleticism, and he just timed it up perfectly. You got to give him credit for that defense there.
He did. He timed it perfectly. He just trailed Gator and waited for him to shoot it. Clean block. Ferguson down the lane. He spin move up and under, and he lays it up and in. Gavin Ferguson, his first bucket of the game, and it's tied at 8 with 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Nichols harassing Porter. Hands it to Carter Smith. Now they get it over to Morrison and back to Kyle Porter. Kyle Porter Hot early start here for the Tornadoes. He's got 7. And there's Bennett on a backdoor cut, knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Tornadoes will keep it. Their first substitution, Knowlton checks into the game for West M. And they've got it underneath their own bucket. Stolen by Watson. Watson on the dribble. Bennett chasing him. Layup and fouled and good from Jordan Watson. Bennett bumped him and Watson got the shot off and the foul. So a chance for a 3-point play for Jordan Watson. His first bucket of the game. And Watson now to the free throw line to try to convert the 3-point play. One dribble, eyes the rim, up and good. Jordan Watson, in his 45-point game against Lutheran East, was 16 of 16 from the free throw line, Brandon.
That's crazy. I mean, for a high school kid to be perfect with that many attempts, I mean, that's a testament of what those guys really working on that down here.
He is a really good free throw shooter. This, as a team, they are an outstanding free throw shooting team, which you expect good teams to be good free throw shooting teams. Bennett, he's going to try a 3, and he nails it from the corner. And he's got 4 points, and it's tied at 11 apiece. 1:25 to go in the first quarter. Watson working against Bennett. Now to Iden. Iden spin moves. Shot fake. Nice move from Landon Iden. His first bucket of the game, and it's 13-11 Maysville. West M beats the press, but they turn it over at the bucket. Watson picks it up, gets it to Iden. Iden 3-ball, bang! Landon Iden with his first Allen Hunter State Farm 3-pointer. Finds nothing but the bottom. Nichols applying pressure in the backcourt, and it's a timeout from West M before the steal. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout, I believe. Yes, it is. Less than a minute to go here. Maysville finally has found really their first lead of the game at 16-11.
Well, they're starting to find a rhythm. It took them a little bit to get going there, and some of that was West M and what they were able to do on the defensive end. But that's what Maysville can do to you, is like, it looks like you have a chance. And then all of a sudden, it's like, weren't we just tied with them, and now we're down 5? Like, what happened to that little lead we had?
Well, a testament to Maysville. They've got 16 points. They have 6 players that have scored already.
I mean, that's who they are. They've been very balanced, and if you're open, you're going to get the shot.
And it's one of those you strive to see as a coach. You want guys that play and they don't care who's scoring. And this group, that's what they really believe in. They don't care who it is as long as they keep winning. And they're going to lose the ball on the press, but they get it back. Nice hustle play. 3-pointer in the wing, and it's good from Noah Morrison, his first bucket of the game. Almost a steal from Maysville, but it ends up being a 3 for West M. Nichols, guarded by Morrison, now flips it to Watson. Watson gets into the lane, gets it to Rock. Out to Nichols now, 20 seconds left in the quarter. They might just hold it for the last shot. Morrison back guarding Nichols. Nichols gets around him, down the lane, lays it up. Good, Gator Nichols. 18-14, here comes West M. The heave from half court is no good. That's going to end the first quarter. 18-14, Maysville on top. We'll be back with the second quarter. High school basketball on ABC Sports.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community, everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
Ready to get underway in the second quarter here. Maysville leading West Muskingum 18-14 at the end of one. A Southeastern Ohio Credit Union scoreboard update. John Glenn leads Morgan 38-12 at the half. Not surprising though, Brandon.
No, I mean that's John Glenn's in the same boat. They're getting ready for the tournament time too. They got a chance to make themselves at Athens as well. So no surprise there.
How about the Eco Center?
The Eco Center?
The Eco Center. Division 4 is going to go to the Eco Center for the regional. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I leave the business, and that's what happens.
I know. Nice pick and roll there from Maysville, executed as Roerig gets a layup courtesy of Gator Nichols on the pass. And now West End with their first possession of the second quarter. Porter behind the back being closely guarded by Rock. Bennett's got it. Now Iden switches off onto him. Bennett trying to beat Iden on the dribble. He does. Down the lane, dumps it off inside. And it's stripped by Roerig as he tried to get it to Farrell. And Roerig's going to turn it over in the backcourt. 20-14, 7:23 left here in the second quarter. Carter Smith back into the game for the Tornadoes, who are now into their starting lineup again. Cade Porter, Kyle Porter, Taven Bennett, Noah Morrison, Carter Smith. Starting lineup also on the floor, except for Gavin Ferguson. He has subbed for Jordan Watson. Otherwise, the other four Maysville starters in the game. Bennett trying to beat Rock, can't get it done. Three-pointer taken out there by Carter Smith, but rebound fought for, and Noah Morrison going to score his first two of the game. He's got 5, and it's 20-16 Maysville. Gator Nichols off the high screen, tries the three, but tracks it down after the miss. Down the lane, layup, no good. And that's going to be a foul on the rebound. And they're going to call that on Roerig. That's on Kane Roerig, his first foul. And that's just giving Maysville a chance to set up their full court press. They inbound it to Morrison, now to Porter. Kyle Porter up the sideline to Cade Porter, now to Bennett. He's going to try another three, in and out. Rebound off to Iden. He gets it to Ferguson. Ferguson on the run. Little Euro step through, missed it. Also could have been partially blocked there by Carter Smith. They throw it ahead, Carter Smith. He's going to miss it, but stick it right back in. Nobody there to rebound for Maysville, and it's 20-18. Panthers in front of the Tornadoes. Gator Nichols with the ball, flips it to Ferguson, back to Nichols. He's going to try a three from the corner, no good. Rebound to Morrison. They get it ahead, and there's going to be a foul on the sideline called on Roerig, his second foul. And for the contact that goes on in this game, there was not much contact to call that foul right there at half court.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that. I mean, obviously Kane was too, but yeah, I didn't feel like that was anything egregious. I mean, he was just in his space and trying to make him earn it.
West Muskingum trailing by 2 with the basketball. Morrison to Porter, and back to the other Porter. Three-pointer on the way, no good, but kept alive by Bennett, and Cade Porter's got it, and he's going to try a three, no good. Rebound to Carter Smith, and he is fouled. That's going to be on Jordan Watson. Nope, that's going to be on Nichols, his second. And if there is an Achilles heel for Maysville, it's rebounding.
Yes.
And that's where you can get to him. And Carter Smith has got the athleticism to really get in there and crash the boards hard. And now off the inbounds play, Porter has it down the lane against Rock. Flips it back to Cade Porter. Now Kyle Porter on the left wing. Watson switches off to him. They dump it into Cade Porter. Nice play, no good. Rebound off to the Panthers. Rock's got it, and they tip it away from him, and it's going to stay with West Muskingum. Lots of hands around the ball, and it goes off of Rock, out of bounds. West End keeps it. It's 20-18 Panthers. Inbounded on their own end underneath the basket. Carter Smith's got it, working against Cade Rock. Jump shot, no good. Rebound fought for. Rock's got it. Flips it to Watson. Watson down the lane. Spin move, shot, no good. Rebound off to the Tornadoes. West M doing a good job contesting those shots in the lane without fouling. Bennett down the lane, jump shot good from Taven Bennett. He's got 6, and it's a tie game at 20. Jordan Watson with the ball, now to Rock out top, left wing to Ferguson, now to Nichols. Nichols down the lane, right hand layup, good. If you get Nichols that kind of space and a head of steam, he's going to convert. Morrison, closely guarded by Ferguson all the way down the sideline. And there's a jump shot on the way, no good. That was from Porter. Now here comes Nichols on the run for the Panthers. Crossover dribble down the lane, jump shot, no good. Guarded by Morrison. Gator wanted a foul and wasn't going to get it called. Porter goes to the rim, and it's going to go off of him, out of bounds. He shot it over the backboard. I find it hard to believe that it wasn't tipped, Brandon, but
yeah, I was going to say, but they are letting them go here a little bit more in the second quarter.
Well, this crew I saw do the Highland-John Glenn game, and it was a very physical basketball game, and we're seeing the same tonight. It's the same crew that I saw back in the very first game of the season, and they pretty much have let it go except for a couple of calls. Iden with the ball now for the Panthers, working against Bennett. Watson going to try a 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound off to Farrell of the Tornadoes. And here comes Evans on the attack. He gets it to Porter, three-pointer. Bang from Kyle Porter. That's his second Allen Hunter State Farm 3, and it's given his team a 23-22 lead. Ferguson gets it to Iden. Iden back to Watson at the top. Fake the 3. Now gives it back to Ferguson. Ferguson going to hand it off to Iden. Iden looked at the rim. Now he goes down the lane. Shot fake, goes up, and he's going to get a foul called.
Yeah,
and that one is on Farrell.
He did a good job of getting them in the air and getting them off their feet, and then was able to go up and get that foul there. I was gonna say, but if they didn't call that foul there, you might have seen a.
Well, what Iden does a really good job. He got to 2 feet in the lane. He came to a 2-foot jump stop in the lane, and when you do that, you have a lot of options available to you. And he did a nice job with the shot fake, and he got the defenders in the air. And, of course, that leads to some free throws, and he hits the first one. It's a tie game at 23 with 3:11 left in the second quarter. Iden dribbles it a couple times, looks at the rim, and that second free throw no good. Those Kemp Insurance Agency free throws. 1 out of 2, but Iden steals it. They get it to Nichols. Nichols going to try a 3. No good. Rebound off to the Tornadoes. They're going to call foul on the rebound. I think that's on Watson. And that's Watson's second foul. 3 minutes to go here. It's a tie game at 23. This game following the script of the first one, Brandon, very close throughout the first half of their first matchup, and it is again here tonight. Porter gets it all the way to the baseline, now out front. Evans on the drive. His layup, good. His first bucket of the game. It's 25-23 West M. Watson back to Ferguson. Ferguson crossover dribble down the lane. He lost control but gets it to Iden. Iden between the legs. Now he's trying to get around Porter and gets it to Ferguson in the corner. His 3, good for Gavin Ferguson. That Allen Hunter State Farm 3 leads to a Zemba Company's timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a quick break. This is high school basketball on ABC Sports.
Get the perfect mix of strength and style with this 2019 Ford F-250 Lariat Crew Cab at Doan Ford. Powered by a 6.2-liter V8 engine and showing only 80,000 miles, this truck is ready to handle any job you throw at it. Enjoy premium Lariat comfort, advanced tech, and the reliability you expect from Ford's Super Duty lineup. Whether it's work or weekend fun, this F-250 delivers. Stop in at Doan Ford today and take this powerful truck for a test drive at 66870 Belmont Morristown Road in Belmont.
Second quarter action here at Southtown. Action fast and furious here between West Muskingum and Maysville. Maysville currently with a 26-25 lead. And we're already having some discussions about some possible patrons being asked to leave as the officials are talking to the athletic director from Maysville. And he's going to have to come over and talk to his own, or it's the West M student section he's having a conversation with. It's going to be West Muskingum basketball. 2:18 left to play until halftime. It's 26-25. Maysville with a 1-point lead. Morrison brings the ball into the front court. Gets it to Cade Porter. Now back to the middle to Kyle Porter. Kyle Porter working against Nichols. Into the lane. Spins. Jump shot. Good. Good move from Kyle Porter. He's got 12, and he leads all scorers in this one. Watson brings it up the court. Now gets it to Ferguson. Now to Iden. Iden looking for Nichols coming off a screen. He's got it. Good job from help defense there, but now they walk away. Nichols finds some space and gets it up and in. He's got 8 points. And his team back in front by 1. A minute and a half to go in the first half. Ferguson staying in front of Evans as he gets it into the front court. Now on the left wing to Farrell. Farrell guarded by Rock. And he hands it back to Evans on that left side. Evans wanting a screen from Farrell. He gets it. Evans trying to get room, and he kicks it out into the corner. Three-pointer on the way from Cade Porter, and that's his first Allen Hunter State Farm three-point shot. And West Ham now by 2, 30-28. Ferguson to Watson. On the right side of the floor, now back to Ferguson. Ferguson to Iden. Iden shot fake, gets down the lane, dumps it off to Rock. He's going to lay it up and in. Cade Rock's got 4, and it's tied at 30. West Ham with the basketball. Morrison between the legs and gets it over on the right wing to Evans. Evans has got it, now flips it to the middle of the floor. And there's a drive down the lane. Farrell tried to put it up over Rock, and Rock said, no way, not happening down here, as Rock blocks it into the student section. And that is a candidate for the Great Clips great play of the game, along with Carter Smith's block so far. A couple of good plays so far in this basketball game, both block shots. West Ham inbounds it. Porter gets to the lane, and his shot is blocked again by Rock. Another block from Rock. It's a Rock block.
He's getting in position, man, and that's what he does. He does, like you said, the pregame, he does the dirty work. He does the stats that don't get the notice in high school basketball.
Maysville inbounding it against pressure. Cade Porter against Nichols. Nichols walking it up with 20 seconds left to play until half. Likely going to take the last shot of the first half. Nichols down the lane, spins, jump shot, up, good. Gator Nichols. 3 seconds. It's stolen by Ferguson. His three at the horn is no good. And that's going to end the first half. Maysville 32, West End 30. We'll be back with halftime and second half action. This is high school basketball on ABC Sports.
Get the perfect mix of strength and style with this 2019 Ford F-250 Lariat Crew Cab at Doan Ford. Powered by a 6.2-liter V8 engine and showing only 80,000 miles, this truck is ready to handle any job you throw at it. Enjoy premium Lariat comfort, advanced tech, and the reliability you expect from Ford's Super Duty lineup. Whether it's work or weekend fun, this F-250 delivers. Stop in at Doan Ford today and take this powerful truck for a test drive at 66870 Belmont Morristown Road in Belmont.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
Looking to upgrade your ride or home with sleek professional tinting? Absolute One Window Tinting on Maple Avenue in Zanesville is your local expert. Our team specializes in automotive, residential, and commercial tinting that keeps you cool, protects interiors, and adds privacy with a flawless finish. We use high-quality films designed to last, giving you style and function you can trust. From cars to storefronts, Absolute One delivers precision and care every time. Call 740-819-1642 or stop by Maple Avenue today.
Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school sports, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful season. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979. Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
When life feels heavy, you shouldn't have to wait for help. At Allwell's Walk-In Now, Guernsey County's behavioral health urgent care, support is ready right when you are. No appointments, no hassle. Just walk into our office at 831 Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and get fast, compassionate care. Allwell's Walk-In Now, because the best time to feel better is now. Be well, stay well, Allwell.
At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for saving time on a great haircut at Great Clips. You used online check-in to put your name on the list in the app and made it to the salon right on time, thanks to getting a Ready Next text." Your hair would also like to add, "This cut rules," and the price, a very close second. For a great haircut that fits your schedule and your budget, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WYLE Cambridge.
Halftime here at Southtown, the Maysville Panthers with a 32-30 lead over West Muskingum. And Brandon, it's kind of what we thought. There's a lot of action, a lot of passion from both sides of the gym, and a very competitive basketball game.
Yeah, I was going to say, both teams have played very well. I mean, very impressed with what West Muskingum is doing. They're shooting just below 50% from the field, 13 of 28, 5 of 10 on threes. You know, outside of the 9 turnovers, they're, you know, owning the rebounding. They're playing steady basketball, and they're giving themselves a chance, and they're being very physical. The refs are letting them play. Both teams are taking advantage of that physicality, especially West Muskingum. They feel like they're a little bit more built for that kind of game.
I think you're right. I think both teams are taking advantage of the way the game is being called. Here's how it's happened here. 14 at the end of the first quarter is 18-14 Maysville. Second quarter, West M actually had a 1-point lead at one time there in that second quarter, but Maysville ends up scoring 14 in that second quarter. West M 16, so that's where we have a 2-point Maysville lead here at the half. It's 32-30. Breaking down the scoring real quickly for West M, David Evans with 2, Cade Porter with 3, Kyle Porter with 12, he leads all scorers. Taman Bennett with 6, Noah Morrison with 5, and Carter Smith with 2 points rounds out the 30 points for West Muskingum. For Maysville, Gator Nichols leads his team with 10, Gavin Ferguson with 5, Cade Rock has 4, Landon Iden with 6, Kane Roerig with 4, and Jordan Watson with 3. And that's how we stand right here at the halftime. 32-30, Maysville in front. Brandon, let's talk about what's in the back of everybody's minds, because the tournament draw is coming up Sunday. I was going to say Friday, and it's coming up Sunday. And these two teams heavily involved in what's going to be happening. Of course, Maysville, the Division IV defending state champions. And here in the East District, 14 teams in Division IV. 2 of those teams are going to go on to the regional, so there will be 2 district champions. And along with Maysville, you got John Glenn at 18-1, who, by the way, just won. That game's already over. Southeastern Ohio Credit Union scoreboard update. John Glenn victorious tonight, so I'll go ahead and mark them on my paper here. They are 19-1. Cambridge 19-2. Those are going to be the top 3 seeds when this all shakes down according to the NPI, the computer rankings. But there's lots of factors that go on because you got 2 brackets. So there can be a little bit of gamesmanship, a little bit of thought into how this is going to happen in the tournament.
Yeah, and that's why I missed the in-person draw, because you know, you'd have to sit there and stare down who you're going to pick. But, yeah, when you go and look at it, I mean, everyone knows what Maysville is. Obviously, with John Glenn being the 2 seed, I presume they would go to the other bracket.
Right.
So, but it's what do those teams after John Glenn decide to do. Cambridge is familiar with John Glenn. I mean, they would probably lean towards that familiarity.
Yeah.
But, you know, does someone jump into Maysville's bracket knowing they can get to a district final, also knowing what they got to face when they get there? That will be the interesting part there in Division IV, to see how that unfolds, because when you kind of look at it, you know, 5 or 6 teams get out of the bracket, and depending who catches some fire, I mean, it might not necessarily just be John Glenn or Cambridge. Like somebody else like Indian Valley who's playing better could sneak their way in. So it'll be interesting to see what unfolds in D4.
Well, in Division V, and that's where West M resides, they are currently the number 2 seed at 15-4. St. Clairsville just ahead of them at number 1, 13-6. Now, let's play that what-if game. Maybe, hey, if West M wins tonight, maybe that gives them enough in terms of that NPI. They all of a sudden become the number 1 seed in Division V.
Yeah, I mean, they can get the, you know, if they find a way to win this game, I think that would definitely get them right there in the edge. But either way, I feel, you know, they got to feel good with where they're at, and they get to pick their path, because obviously with 17 teams in Division V, 2 teams get out there as well. So
right.
I think, you know, for them, that's a really good spot to be, because I don't know if people expected them to be that high coming into the season, and they've earned that way. So, yeah, if they do find a way to win this game tonight, that will definitely be a big boost to them. But even if they don't, they got to like what their options are.
Well, and of course, they are right now number 2 seed in a 17-team district. And like we said, we're going to find out Sunday where everybody goes. One of the things I do like about the East District, you can put yourself on the bracket wherever you want to go. If you're the top seed, you don't have to take the bye. You can go ahead and play, which most guys are going to do. They're going to play. They don't want to sit around and wait extra time if they have a good team. Division 6, Berlin Highland, of course, the perennial number 1 seed. They are number 1 seed right now. Toronto, Monroe Central right behind them, defending state champs. Buckeye Trail. There's 6 teams right there that have 2 or 3 losses. That's pretty good. Division 7, Frontier, and then Rosecrans right now sitting at the number 2 seed in Division 7. We'll find all this out. Divisions 3 through 7, we'll find out after Sunday where the tournament is going to be taking them. And Maysville is going to host the game for sure in the first round. It's just a matter of who that's going to be. And as I said, we'll find all that out. Come Sunday, West Muskingum will get the first possession of the second half. and we are ready to go here at Southtown. Cade Porter will inbound it, and he's going to try to get it to Noah Morrison, and he does, and here comes West End with their first possession. They run Porter off an elevator screen, but they dump it down to Bennett low, being guarded by Rock. Rock staying right in front of him, doing a really good job. Bennett, lots of moves, and boy, a great job by Cade Rock. He just didn't get the rebound as Bennett stayed after it, rebounded his own miss, and put it back in. It's tied at 32. Rock did a really good job defending there, but just did not secure the rebound. Iden on the right wing. Here comes Nichols off a screen, down the lane, scoops it out into the corner to Watson. Watson three ball, good. Jordan Watson, his first Allen Hunter State Farm three of the game, and his team now up 35-32. Maysville looking to get a stop. Bennett's got the basketball, closely guarded by Iden. Iden stays in front of him and does a magnificent job. And they kick it out to Carter Smith, who hits a three, and I really don't think that's the shot for him, but he banged it. And that's an Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer for Carter Smith. And there goes Watson down the lane. And he uses his strength to put one off the backboard, and he gets fouled by Bennett. And Watson will now go to the line. He's got a 3 and a 2 already here to start the second half. And he's going to go to the free throw line for a chance to get his 9th point of the night. And he does. 2 3-point plays and a 3 for Jordan Watson. He's got 9. 38-35, Maysville. West M on offense. Bennett trying to shake Iden. Can't get it done. Porter now in the corner to Cade Porter. Spin move against Watson. Left-handed shot, no good. Rohrig grabs the rebound for the Panthers. Good defense there from Maysville. Nichols into the front court. Backs off, tries to shake and bake, gets it into the lane, spins, blocked. Good defense by Kyle Porter. Bennett on the run, bank shot, good. Bank is open on a Friday night for Taven Bennett. He's got 10. He's into double figures now. 38-37, Maysville. Watson with the move and a fadeaway jumper from the baseline. No good. Porter going to try a 3 off a catch and shoot, and he bangs it. Kyle Porter now with 15 and another Allen Hunter State Farm. West End 40, Maysville 38. Gator Nichols trying to shake Cade Porter out front. Rohrig down the lane, lays it up and in. Kane Rohrig with a strong move to the bucket. He's got 6, and it's tied at 40. Back and forth here in the early stages of the third quarter. Maysville faithful trying to get their team to get a defensive stop. Backdoor cuts knocked away briefly, but they still catch it. Porter with another 3. That high arcing shot, no good. Rebound comes back to him. He tries another one. No good. Long rebound to Morrison. He throws it into Watson, the steal. Watson to Rohrig. His 3 from the top of the circle. Good! And he's fouled. Kane Rohrig from downtown. And he's fouled by Bennett. Allen Hunter State Farm 3 is good, along with a free throw now for Kane Rohrig. Big play in this game, very tightly contested, and boy, if you can get a 4-point play in this one, Brandon, that's huge. And he can't convert the free throw. He misses on the Kemp Insurance Agency free throw, but his team up 43-40. Bennett, more importantly, his 3rd foul sent him to the bench. Carter Smith down the lane, might have got away with a travel, but Rohrig is there to deny him and block his shot out of bounds. Intensity level is definitely ratcheted up a little more even here, Brandon, in the second half. There's a steal from Iden. Iden gets away from Porter, he lays it up, fouled. Iden went to the rim, he's going to be fouled by Kyle Porter, his 2nd foul.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit more body there than Porter wants to admit. But, yeah, I mean, you definitely can feel that intensity in this gym.
He got it clean up top, but he did body him. I'll agree with that one. And Landon Iden goes to the line for a pair of Kemp Insurance Agency free throws. His first one is good. His team leads 44-40. 4.5 minutes to go in this third quarter in a very hot gym here at Southtown. Temperature's hot, and so is the intensity.
It's starting to become a sauna in here.
And there's a missed free throw from Iden, but it's knocked out of bounds from Roerig. West Muskingum will have possession. Porter brings it up the right side of the floor. He's going to be picked up by Nichols. Ball almost tipped away by Watson. Porter down the middle of the lane, and there's another turnover from West Ham. Roerig throws it ahead to Gator Nichols. Nichols, crossover dribble down the lane. He dumps it to Rock, but there's going to be a charge on Gator Nichols. And Gator Nichols pleading his case to Scott Welker because Welker was right in front of the play and the charge was called by the official on the other side. And that's Gator's third foul. It's 44-40. Porter gets the baseline. Shot blocked partially, but the rebound goes off to West Ham. No good. Rebound fought for. West Ham's got it again. Porter has it. And there's going to be another foul call. And that's going to go on Kane Roerig. His third foul. Foul difficulty starting to pile up for the Panthers. West M with the ball, trailing by 4. Porter behind the screen. Rock cuts him off. Almost stolen by Nichols. They get it down low to Knowlton, and he gets his first bucket of the game. Brings his team back to within 2, 44-42. Watson down the lane. It's knocked away from behind by Porter. And Kyle Porter is going to convert on the other end. It's tied at 44, and there is a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break. This is high school basketball presented by ABC Sports.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
If you're having any problems with your heating system, you want someone who will be there right away to help. This is Russ Abels. At Abels, we provide emergency service for any brand of heating cooling system 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call us. We promise to get you up and running quickly and professionally. And if you ever need a replacement, we'll help you save energy and money with a new high-efficiency system. And we will do a flawless installation. If you need help with your heating, call Abels.
Third quarter action here at Southtown. It's 44 apiece. 3:19 to play in the third quarter. Maysville will have the basketball. Little mini run there from West Muskingum to tie it at 44. Nichols with the basketball. He's got 10 points, but he's been frustrated with the lack of foul calls that he's not getting here in this game. And again, he's being held again, and this time they do call it. And that's on Cade Porter, his first. Maysville will take the ball out of bounds underneath their own bucket. They get it to Nichols on the inbound, now to Watson, to Rock, hand it to Ferguson. Ferguson now to Nichols, three-pointer from the corner. Bang! Gator Nichols with the three. The Allen Hunter State Farm three. His team up 47-44. He's got 13. One of the few times, Brandon, he's had a clean look.
Yeah, he hasn't had very many tonight. West Ham's done a very good job on him.
And he nailed it from the corner. And here comes Knowlton against the press. He takes it all the way to the rim, lays it up, no good. Rock with the rebound. Over to Iden. The third quarter has been the Maysville Panthers quarter over the past couple of years. They've just found a way to get things done in the third quarter. But tonight, West Ham has fought back and tied it up. And they get another steal and they go the other way. And there is an acrobatic layup by Carter Smith. He's got 5 in the quarter, 7 for the game. Ferguson spins into the lane, dumps it to Rock. Rock gonna lay it up and in. Here comes West Ham against the Maysville pressure. Porter behind the back, but Gavin Ferguson comes from behind and knocks it away out of bounds. 49-46, Maysville, 2:04 to go in this third quarter. And always, if you're going to stay in the game against Maysville, you got to do it in the third quarter, and West Ham has done the job here tonight.
Yeah, they've been very steady in this third quarter. They've matched that intensity and some.
Flip it over to Knowlton. Now Kyle Porter working against Nichols with 3 fouls, and that's a charge. That was an easy one. He pushed him. He just pushed him down, and that's his third foul. So Kyle Porter now with his third foul. And there wasn't a doubt there. That wasn't going to be, oh, is it a block charge? He kind of put his fist right into Gator Nichols' chest and knocked him out of the way.
So if your elbow gets that high, it's pretty obvious what they're going to call.
It's going to be pretty obvious if you lead with the forearm. And here comes Nichols now. Minute 42 to go in the third quarter. Maysville by 3. It's 49-46. Nichols down the lane, lays it up. Good, and fouled. Nichols. And that foul is going to go against Porter. And that is his 4th foul. And he's got to check out, I think, here with a minute 34 to go.
And that puts 2 of their starters on the bench.
That's tough for West Muskingum right now.
Yeah, especially when they're trying to hang in here, because Maysville's trying to make that little third quarter run, like you said, that they are known for.
Nichols at the line for a Kemp Insurance Agency free throw, and it's good. Gator now with 17. Knowlton with the basketball, being harassed by Ferguson. They get it ahead to Carter Smith, into Cade Porter, into the corner for Morrison. His 3 ball is good, a much needed basket for West Muskingum. It's 52-49. Watson on the other end, his 3 off the front iron, no good, but Ferguson tracks down the rebound. They screen Gator Nichols, he gets down the lane, lays it up, no good. And there's going to be a foul on Ferguson on the rebound. 3rd foul of the quarter on Maysville. 5 fouls in the quarter on West M. Another foul from West M leads to 2 free throws automatically for Maysville. That resets, though, once the quarter starts again here in another minute. We'll have 4th quarter action. Evans, baseline drive, he's cut off. Carter Smith's got it. He's going to try a 3. Air ball, Nichols ahead to Rohrig. Rohrig gets to the lane and lays it up and in. Rohrig with the good defensive play, and now he scores. His team up by 5. 36 seconds. Evans down the lane on a courtesy of a nice pass from Cade Porter. Evans fouled, and that foul is on Cade Rock, his first.
And the one thing that West Ham has been able to do tonight is they've been able to catch Maysville kind of standing a few times. Right?
Yes.
Maysville's got lost in their defensive rotations, and they've been able to take advantage of that. So, and Evans kind of came up the backside. They didn't notice him there, and he almost got the 3-point play.
Evans will go to the line to shoot a pair of Kemp Insurance Agency free throws. And it's his first trip to the line tonight, shooting a pair with 32.5 seconds left. Maysville by 5, 54-49. His first free throw is off the front of the iron, no good. 32 seconds left. And this is where Coach Dave Brown likes to take the air out of the ball, take that last shot, because He also has the possession arrow, so he's going to get the first possession of the fourth quarter as well. So we'll see what they do. Both free throws missed, but Evans gets his own rebound. It was knocked away, and the rebound put up and in finally by Knowlton. So 2 missed free throws, but they still capitalize as Maysville can't corral the offensive rebound. Dave Brown's going to call a 30-second timeout with 17 seconds left. That's a Zemba Company's timeout. A 30-second variety. His team leads 54-51. And this has the makings of one of those 1 or 2 possession games, and I'm sure Coach Brown very frustrated with his team and not getting the job done on the rebound. When you have possession and the free throw, it didn't clang off there, it just rolled off the front. You should get that rebound every time.
Yeah, they've just been kind of slow on that offensive glass, and like I said, at times they've been flat-footed kind of watching, and it's unlike Maysville to watch them do that. But like you said, I mean, a chance to get a possession here, they get the possession in the fourth quarter. This was where Maysville can get that space possibly if they can convert.
17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Maysville's got the ball, and they've got possession, a chance to score, and then they'll get the first possession of the fourth quarter. Ferguson will inbound it. He wants to get it to Nichols and does. Evans guarding Nichols. He gets it to Watson. Hands it to Iden, now to Rohrig. Flare screen for Iden. They try to get Nichols on the back door. 6 seconds. Down the lane, Gator Nichols. Somehow gets his hands back on it, lays it up and in. Gator Nichols at the horn. Maysville 56, West End 51. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. This is high school basketball on ABC Sports.
Hi, Mark Kelly here with Icon Services, wishing all the local teams good luck as they dribble their way down the courts to a successful and exciting basketball season. As you're stepping back for that three-point shot in the fourth, we can be in the background helping plan your projects for that first period, getting your business ready for that big project win in 2026. With that, have a safe and competitive season, and remember, Icon Services as your sole source for commercial and industrial construction projects.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at dutrosauto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
We are ready for fourth quarter action here at Southtown. I'm Dave Hilliard. We got Brandon Hannas with me. Our main man, Brett Klein, running the show tonight. He's got us on the air on the radio, and he's got us on YRPtv, YouTube tonight, a free live stream. And of course, we had the John Glenn game also tonight. That game's been over for a while as we get fourth quarter action here. Nichols behind a screen, and he can't get the three to go. West End gets the rebound. Bennett back in the basketball game. Gets it to Cade Porter. Cade Porter across half court. Ferguson trying to stay in front of him. Now he switches off on to Morrison. Morrison to the right wing to Bennett, being guarded by Nichols. Farrell's got it. Back to Morrison. Deliberate possession here from West End. Ferguson has just switched off onto the much taller Farrell. Bennett gets down the lane. Rohrig won't let him get in. Evans, quick move down the lane. His left-handed layup up and good. David Evans. 56-53. Maysville by 3. Jordan Watson down the lane. It's going to be a blocking foul, and they're going to count it. Jordan Watson. That foul on Evans. Watson with a chance to go to the free throw line for a Kemp Insurance Agency free throw. This would be Jordan Watson's third three-point play of the game if he can convert the free throw.
He's done it. He hasn't been able to score a lot tonight, but when he has, he's been able to get to the rim and get that foul.
He had 3 at half, then he had 6 more in the third quarter, and now he's got that three-point play to give him 12. And his team a 6-point lead. It's 59-53. Under 7 minutes to go in the basketball game. West End, their second possession of this quarter. Bennett between the legs, spins against Watson. Now to Carter Smith down the lane. He's going to dump it to Bennett in the corner. Bennett trying to get space against Watson. Iden switches off onto him. 3-ball line drive, but Porter gets his own rebound. Evans has got it in the lane, lost control of it. Gator Nichols comes up with it. Gator on the run, between the legs, down the lane, scoop shot. Good from Gator Nichols. All of a sudden, Maysville by 8. Dave Brown imploring his defense. The Maysville crowd on their feet, and they're going to call that before the shot. It's a foul on Rock as Bennett finally got some space and got around Rock. And that's going to be Cade Rock's second foul. West End has the basketball underneath their own bucket. And Kyle Porter checks back in. I think they had to come with him now. It's an 8-point game, and there are 6 minutes to go. So you got to bring him back in with the 4 fouls. If you're Maysville, you probably want to attack him on the offensive end. There's a steal from Iden. Iden to the rim. He's fouled by Bennett, and that's going to be Bennett's 4th foul.
Yeah, Iden did a good job just reading the eyes of Bennett there to pick off that pass. And that's what Maysville does really well. They do get to those spaces and take those passing lanes away. But yeah, West End, I mean, it's kind of teetering right now. 6 minutes to go.
Iden especially is always in the passing lane. He's always around the ball, and he came up with a big steal for his team right now. Chem Insurance Agency free throws on the way from Iden. The first one, no good. Landon 2 for 5 from the free throw line tonight, and normally a very good shooter, very good free throw shooter. Struggling a little bit from the line tonight. He eyes the rim on the second one. Bounces the ball. Good rotation on that second one. And his team up now 62-53. They're up by 9. Maysville trying to get another stop. Cade Rock against Kyle Porter. Porter bounce pass over to Carter Smith. Now Bennett's got it. Bennett trying to create on the dribble. Jordan Watson checking him. Crossover dribble down the lane. And it's going to be a 2-shot foul. They're going to call it on Watson, I believe. Nope, they called it on yep, it is on Watson, his 3rd foul. Lots of people running around with fouls in this game tonight. Bennett with a pair of Kemp Insurance Agency free throws, and his first one is good.
Yeah, you don't see Maysville getting a lot of foul trouble, but yeah, both sides have their star guys, teetering there on that brink too. But you're in the 4th quarter now. You got to ride it out, see what happens.
Bennett, both free throws good, and that's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. High school basketball on ABC Sports.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
4th quarter action here from Southtown. Maysville with a 7-point lead. It's 62-55. And Brandon, this has been a really, really interesting basketball game to watch tonight.
It's very well played. It has that postseason feel to it, which is what you kind of expect this time of year, especially with these two teams and their records. And this is the kind of intensity that that always kept me around the high school game. And that's why I like watching it as a writer. Now doing some radio too. And this is just you can just feel it with the fans in here, man. This place has just been packed all night. The energy's here.
You can feel the passion from both sides about their team. And it's been really interesting to watch. And again, Maysville just found a way to just get a little bit of a lead here all of a sudden. Now they're up 7, and they've got possession of the basketball. Nichols has it. 5.5 minutes to go in this game. And he brings it up against Cade Porter. And he dribbled it right off his foot out of bounds. An uncharacteristic, really unforced turnover from Gator Nichols. And he's not happy with himself, but Landon Iden comes over and says, hey, let's go. And they're going to need a defensive stop. Cade Porter with the basketball. Morrison thought about the three, now drives down the lane. He's going to get it to Kyle Porter in the corner. His three rims in and out, and they're going to call Carter Smith on the back. And that's Carter Smith's first foul as he fouled Kane Rohrig from behind. Might have been Rock. I'm trying to remember who that was he fouled, but Maysville definitely had inside position there, and Smith pushed from behind. So Gator Nichols now gets it across the floor this time and beats Porter, kicks it out into the corner to Rohrig. His three no good. Rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds. Boy, Kane Rohrig hit a three against Lutheran East. He hadn't had a shot attempt for the whole game, and he bombs a three from the corner to put his team up by 2 late in that one. Just unbelievably gutsy shot when you haven't taken a shot the whole game.
Oh, yeah. But Kane has stepped up and did that a few times, one last year in the postseason run.
And right there, he wasn't afraid to shoot that three in the corner in a close game. Now, there goes Bennett. He got back to the basket, and he got fouled. And that's going to be on Rohrig. That's his 4th foul. Bennett back to the line for some Kemp Insurance Agency free throws. He just hit a pair a minute ago, and the first one in and out on that first attempt. He's got a second free throw attempt coming. Gavin Ferguson going to check in for Kane Rohrig. The only problem when Rohrig checks out, you can really get to the glass against Maysville.
Yep, and that's what has helped West Muskingum stay in this game, is a lot of offensive rebounds and putbacks. So, and I think that's really what West Ham is. You kind of came into the game playing like we got to take advantage of opportunities. They've been able to catch Maysville flat-footed, and they've been able to do that. So, but with 4:42 to go, they're going to have to make the most of every possession going forward.
Bennett with that second Kemp Insurance Agency free throw, and that one finds its way to the bottom of the basket. 62-56, Maysville by 6. Gator Nichols with the basketball. Now to Watson. Watson working against Bennett. Kicks it out to Ferguson. Ferguson now. Kyle Porter on him with 4 fouls. Ferguson, smart move, trying to take it to the basket against Porter. There goes Iden down the lane, and he's fouled. Morrison bodied into him, and Landon Iden is going to go back to the free throw line. That's Morrison's first foul of the game. Landon Iden back for a pair of free throws. Landon 3 for 6 from the line tonight. And his first Kemp Insurance Agency free throw is good. Front iron, backboard, and then good. Maysville now by 7, 63-56, 4:18 to play. Iden, second free throw. He eyes the rim. Bounces it a couple times, looks at the rim again, and the second one went in the same way as the first one. And it's not how it went in, it's just that it went in.
Yep.
And he was 2 for 2 on that trip. His team by 8, 64-56. West Ham trying to answer. Carter Smith almost lost it in the corner. Now gets it out to Kyle Porter. And they're going to call a foul on Jordan Watson as Porter tried to make a move to the bucket. And that's Watson's 4th foul. Boy, there are a lot of people with fouls in this game out there on the floor, and one of them's going to check back in. Rohrig is going to check in for Watson.
Yeah, with 4 minutes to go, I think you got to take them out just for a little bit, just to prevent an accidental 5th foul.
Each team with 4 fouls. There's 4 minutes to go. So everybody shoots 2 free throws the rest of the way in this one. And Morrison, he finds his way down the lane. A nice drive to the basket, and he lays it up and in. He's got 10 points for his team. Nichols trying to find some room, and he does. Reverse layup from Gator Nichols. And that's one where Gator Nichols said, I'm just going to take over. It's a full timeout from Maysville. We'll be back with more 4th quarter action. Maysville 66, West Ham 58. This is high school basketball on ABC Sports.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community, everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, Visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Fourth quarter action here at Southtown. Boy, we've got a good one, Brandon. 66-58. Maysville by 8 here in the fourth quarter. And it's one where you think maybe they're going to deliver the knockout punch, but they can't quite get it done. 3:39 to go. And kind of a reset here. Both teams with 4 fouls. So what that means, any foul that takes place the rest of the way, it's going to be a shooting foul, 2 shots, unless it is a player control variety. And here comes Maysville in full court pressure against West M. Trying to trap out of it. They got Roerig right on the basketball. And they get a tip, and Carter Smith does come up with it. Bennett to the rim, lays it up, good. Taven Bennett, strong move to the bucket, and he brings his team back within 6, 66-60. 3 minutes, 15 seconds, but Nichols, spin move, blocked by Smith, but right to Rock, and Rock is fouled by Carter Smith. Cade Rock's gonna go to the free throw line. He's got 6 points on the night, all little offensive rebounds or dump-offs where he's put it back in tonight. But Cade, first time at the free throw line for a pair of Kemp Insurance Agency free throws, and his first one is off the back iron.
Yeah, it feels like Maysville has not been Maysville-like at the foul line tonight. I mean, obviously we know what Jordan can do, but the rest of these guys just feel like they're a tick off.
Rock for his second free throw. 3:10 to go, 66-60 Maysville. Second one, nothing but the bottom of the net. Maysville now by 7. Bennett beats Iden along the baseline, and they're going to call an NBA continuation on that one. As Bennett thought they were going to call an offensive foul on him, but instead it's a foul on Iden.
Yeah, I felt like he got fouled out by the three-point line, but he took his 2 steps and laid it in, and they gave it to him, so we'll go with that.
So that bucket goes, and Bennett's free throw finally rolls in. He completes the three-point play. It's 67-63. 3 minutes exactly to play. Nichols with the ball in his hand. I'm sure that's where he would like it to be. Roerig's got it in the right corner. Backdoor cut to Nichols, it's knocked away. And out of bounds, though, is Kyle Porter. It's going to go back to Maysville. Bodies on the floor. People after the basketball, but Kyle Porter on the baseline there as he touched the ball. So Maysville will keep it. 2:47 to go. It's a 4-point game. Roerig now to Ferguson. Nichols trying to run off a screen from Roerig. Roerig slips the screen, gets to the rim, lays it up, no good. Rebound to Nichols. Nichols fought for it with Carter Smith. And Dave Brown called a timeout. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. And he is awarding the timeout. And I think he's saying he was trying to call the timeout before the possession changed.
That was very close. But he was by Dave when they called it,
and you can hear the West End fans, they don't agree with the call. And I personally, I do not like that when they grant timeouts when the possession is in question.
Yeah, I mean, they were both fighting for it. I don't know that anybody really had a clear grasp of it when they called that timeout. I thought when they blew the whistle, they were going to call West End for being out of bounds. So, Maysville gets a break there. I mean, up 4. You're about ready to lose possession.
Now they get to keep it, and there's 2:35 to play in the basketball game. Maysville will inbound it underneath their own bucket. All baskets down this stretch are going to be huge ones. And they run Gator Nichols off a screen on the inbounds play. He backs off. Now gets down the lane. Jump shot, no good. Rebound off to West M. They've got the ball down 4, 2:20 to play. Porter to Cade Porter. Morrison's got it. Bennett has had a great fourth quarter. Gets on the dribble, spins, jump shot, no good. Rebound off, and it's going to go to Carter Smith. 2 Maysville players around it, they couldn't get it. Carter Smith, though, came up with it. He's working against Roerig down the lane, and it's going to be Kane Roerig's 5th foul. He just fouled out of the game. Carter Smith will go to the line to shoot a pair. I had that as Roerig's 5th foul, but maybe I am wrong.
I must just be his 4th.
I must be just his 4th. So Carter Smith at the free throw line for a pair of Kemp Insurance Agency free throws, and the first one no good. Jordan Watson checks in for Kane Roerig. Still got another free throw, but if he misses it, I've been doubting Maysville's ability to get the rebound. Carter Smith eyes the rim. His 2nd free throw. He gets that one. 67-64. We're under 2 minutes to go. Maysville by 3, and they've got the ball. Gator Nichols being guarded by Cade Porter. Nichols has got it back. And he turns it over. Here comes West M. Morrison lays it up. No good. Rebound off to Carter Smith. West M controls it. Bennett down the lane. He's going to lay it up and in. He scores. And that's a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. All of those 50-50 balls, all of those rebounds are going to West Muskingum right now.
And that's what West Ham needs to be able to stay in this game. They've been able to do that. This is, a lot of credit to West Muskingum. They're hustling after the ball. They're not quitting on plays. Why Maysville's been a step slow, I'm not real sure. Senior night, a lot of things adding up here, but West Muskingum has stayed and found a way to stay in this game. And it's going to be exciting last about minute plus here.
Taven Bennett has really led the way for West M. They trail 67-66. Both sides of the gym on their feet. 1:22 to go, Maysville basketball. Gator Nichols will bring it up. 1:18 as he crosses half court, and he turns it over. It's stolen by Porter. West M on the run. Morrison's layup, no good. Rebound fought for, it goes to West M. Kyle Porter's got it down the lane. Shot, no good. Rebound, fought for. This time it's going to be to Iden, and it's going to be a foul. West M just wants it a little bit more than Maysville right now on the glass.
Yeah, those were 2 good looks for West M. They're going to be kicking themselves. They weren't able to convert, but they are tipping the ball. They are getting after it, and you've got to give them a lot of credit no matter how this one finishes. West Muskingum brought it tonight, and they gave Maysville everything they wanted.
1 minute to play, 67-66, Maysville leads. First free throw on the way from Iden is no good. He's still got a second Kemp Insurance Agency free throw. Roerig checks back in for Maysville. 1:01 to go, 67-66 Maysville. Second free throw from Iden is good. Maysville 68, West M 66, 56 seconds to play. Porter down the lane. The shot's no good, rebound by Smith. He gets the second rebound, he puts it back in. Carter Smith has tied the game. 40 seconds left, Maysville basketball. 68-68, Gator Nichols into the front court. Between his legs. Now hands it to Roerig, back to Nichols, 26 seconds to play. Nichols looks like he wants to take the last shot. Watson on the left side, here comes Rock, 15 seconds. Nichols behind the back. It's tipped away. 7 seconds. Nichols almost threw it away, gets it to Watson, but it's a timeout. A mad scramble. Maysville still has the ball with 4 seconds left. Shoo! It's a full timeout, but we're going to keep it right here. 68 apiece. That last offensive possession down there, it was just effort from Carter Smith that kept the game, kept it alive.
I mean, that's what they've done here the whole fourth quarter. I mean, like I said, Maysville got up 7, 8 points. They weren't able to kind of put them away. And in the last 3 minutes here, West Ham has fought for every rebound they've gotten. They've been able to keep possessions alive, and they've converted. And that's why we're tied at 68. I mean, it's, it hasn't been Maysville's best performance, but West Muskingum has done a lot to do it. And to see how far this team has probably come in that 2 months since they played the last time, I mean, this says a lot about where this West End program is. So,
it certainly does. They have come to play tonight. 4.2 seconds left before some possible overtime basketball here at Maysville.
Well, the way this game's gone, it would be very fitting to get a few more minutes of this one.
Maysville to inbound it. They get it to Nichols. Nichols down the lane. He lays it up. It's good! Gator Nichols! And they called a timeout. I don't think the game is over. I don't think the game is over. It is not over. There's time on the clock. But Gator Nichols found a lane and got to the rim. And would you expect anything any different?
No, I was going to say, I think just watching the last minute or so, Gator wasn't going to let Maysville lose on senior night, and he wasn't going to let him lose on that play, and he's done what Gator's done many times, found the lane and delivered the game.
I'm wondering how much time they're going to put on the clock, because it's got to be around a second.
I thought about 1.2 when it went through. So
that's what I'm thinking.
So, I mean, West Ham's not going to have a lot of time to do much, but, yeah, there should be about a second or so on that clock with the timeout. So
it's 70-68. Maysville has taken the lead here with, we think, maybe a second left in the game on a Gator Nichols layup. They were taken out of bounds with 4.2 seconds left, and it was hard for me to believe that he got that much space, but he went to the rim and people flying by trying to block it, and he got it to go.
I think maybe earlier in the game that might be like an and one, but they let them play that one out, and that just shows that Gator's able to handle that physicality. It was a heck of a play by, like I said, the defending state player of the year.
Yeah, I mean, he was the state player of the year for a reason, and he was determined that he was going to get a bucket, and I mean, that's his 24th point of the night. And I was just getting ready to say, things really haven't gone his way, but he still has 24.
Yeah.
1.2 seconds left. West Ham needs a prayer to be answered here at Southtown. They've got to go length of the court. Cade Porter to inbound it. Rohrig on him. Morrison's got it from half court. It's up off the iron. Almost got it to go. Wow. And it's over in Southtown. Maysville escapes. They win it, 70-68. We'll be back to wrap this one up in just a minute. This is high school basketball on ABC Sports.
That would have been the crazy.
Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school sports, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful season. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979. Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
When life feels heavy, you shouldn't have to wait for help. At Allwell's Walk In Now, Guernsey County's behavioral health urgent care, support is ready right when you are. No appointments, no hassle. Just walk into our office at 831 Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and get fast, compassionate care. Allwell's Walk In Now. because the best time to feel better is now. Be well, stay well, all well.
At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for saving time on a great haircut at Great Clips. You used online check-in to put your name on the list in the app and made it to the salon right on time, thanks to getting a Ready Next text. Your hair would also like to add, 'This cut rules,' and the price, a very close second. For a great haircut that fits your schedule and your budget, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
Looking to upgrade your ride or home with sleek professional tinting? Absolute One Window Tinting on Maple Avenue in Zanesville is your local expert. Our team specializes in automotive, residential, and commercial tinting that keeps you cool, protects interiors, and adds privacy with a flawless finish. We use high-quality films designed to last, giving you style and function you can trust. From cars to storefronts, Absolute One delivers precision and care every time. Call 740-819-1642 or stop by Maple Avenue today.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at dutrosauto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
Postgame here at Southtown. Boy, what a good basketball game tonight. Lots of energy, lots of passion on both sides of the gym. Fans involved, players involved, and just some outstanding individual and group efforts here on this court tonight as Maysville comes away with a very hard-fought 70-68 victory over West Muskingum. Boy, Brandon, I mean, that's why you like high school sports, man. It was just such a great atmosphere, hotly contested, and players making plays on both sides, and Maysville just found a way to get it done.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I loved covering it for 20 years is games like this, man. Like this, you remember covering it, you remember being at it. And,
right.
You know, I mean, I think everybody, you know, most people in Muskingum County, if they weren't here in person, were watching it, you know, listen to it, but it's just a great atmosphere. I mean, it really just gives you that taste of playoff basketball that's coming up here in a couple weeks, and both teams left everything out there. Especially like for West Muskingum, to come in here, I mean, they beat you at your place by almost 30 points.
Right.
Come in here and take them down to the wire and essentially be, what, an inch or two away from pulling off some type of miracle win.
Yes.
I mean, that's crazy for them. But, you know, Cole Smith has done a great job with their program, and hats off to what West Muskingum did. They made this a very entertaining game, and, you know, Maysville, they're going to take a sigh of relief here that they found a way to win.
I would agree because that was I don't know. It was one of those. You thought Maysville was going to pull away there when they got up by like 8 or 9, and then the next thing you know, here comes West End. They get right back in it. They find a way to tie the basketball game. Just some great effort. And then the next thing, you know, it's you got Gator with the ball, last chance, and there was no doubt who was going to be shooting the ball, and he found a way to get it done. What a great game tonight. We certainly appreciated bringing it to you. I'll go through. Do you have some shooting stats you can share with us here just to give us a little idea there on a couple of things?
So, you know, for the game here, I had Maysville 27 of 52 from the field, and they were only, you know, 5 of 15 on threes. I mean, that's an un-Maysville-like performance, only 5 threes on the evening. You know, they finished with 22 rebounds, and they had 10 turnovers on the evening. For West Muskingum, I mean, they did what they had to do from the field. I had them 28 of, 59 from the floor. They were 8 of 18 on threes. So, you know, they shot the ball just under 50%. They had 8 threes tonight. They out-rebounded Maysville 32 to, like I said, 22. I mean, and a lot of those offensive rebounds late gave them a chance to, and they finished with 14 turnovers. So, from the stat-wise, West Muskingum had the performance they needed. They just fell 2 points short.
Yes, they did. Well, breaking down the scoring here, and in this one, for West Muskingum, they had David Evans with 4, Cade Porter with 3, Kyle Porter with 17, Knowlton with 4, Taven Bennett led West Muskingum with 20, and he had, I'm just trying to look here, he had 10 of those in the fourth quarter, so he had half of his 20 in the fourth. He made a big difference. After he came back in, he had the 4 fouls, and he came back in. Noah Morrison with 10, and Carter Smith also with 10. So West End with 4 players in double figures tonight. Great effort from them. On the other side, Gator Nichols led the Maysville Panthers with 24, and none bigger than the last 2 that he had, because that was the game winner. Gavin Ferguson had 5. Cade Rock with 7 big points tonight. Landon Iden in double figures with 11. Kane Rohrig also double figures with 11. And then Jordan Watson, again, 4 players in double figures for Maysville, as well as he had 12. That is their total of 70. And just an amazing atmosphere for high school basketball, and a great game tonight. Our sponsors for this broadcast: Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan, Absolute One Window Tinting, Shriver's Pharmacy, Doan Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, and Bicon Services, as well as Great Clips, all sponsors of tonight's fantastic MVL basketball game, as we have the festivities going on here at the end, as Maysville taking their senior walk and kind of wrapping up all of their senior night stuff. I had a 50-50 shot at getting Dave Brown up here to talk tonight. Sometimes he forgets. Sometimes his wife has to remind him. I talked to him before the game. He said he would be up, so we're kind of extend the post game, much to Brett Klein's chagrin here, to see if Coach Coach Dave Brown is going to come up and talk with us. But other things we need to take care of. The Great Clips, great play of the game. Now, it would have been easy to go with Gator at the very end, obviously, with the basket that wins it. But just another great play that happened. There was a series of them. But Taven Bennett, he is our Great Clips great play of the game. He had an unbelievable block where he trailed Gator Nichols down the floor, just kind of sizing him up, and then he blocked it into the wall, basically, down here underneath the basket. Just a great individual effort from him. That is the Great Clips great play of the game. And if you're watching on YouTube right now, our man Brett Klein, he had the video replay up and running as I was saying that. So again, Brett Klein, he is the man when it comes to all of our video production here at AVC. When the big boss doesn't know how things work, he calls Brett. That's how important Brett is here at AVC. One other thing, we've got a Lock 9 Pizza player of the game, and that is going to be somebody from Maysville tonight. Brandon, we've got we've got a lot of possibilities for that one, but he's won it a lot, but it's kind of hard not to give it to Gator Nichols tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, he's kind of the guy that serves the drink, but the game-winning play, you kind of have to go with him tonight.
If he's not the Great Clips great play, then obviously he's got to be our Lock 9 Pizza player of the He's the player of the game, and last year he was the player of the year in Division IV in Ohio. Gator Nichols tonight took matters into his own hand with 4.2 seconds left. He got the inbounds pass. He found a lane, got to the rim, and was harassed as he went up for it, and he got it to go. And he is our Lock 9 Pizza player of the game. And I will say, if you're in Duncan Falls, or hey, if you're looking for somewhere different, you live in Zanesville, just cruise down Route 60, follow a nice little scenic drive along the Muskingum River, stop at Lock 9 Pizza. I guarantee you They'll treat you right. You'll get some good food, and you'll love the experience. Lock 9 Pizza, my favorite place to go when I'm on the road broadcasting high school basketball. And we certainly appreciate their continued support and their sponsorship of our player of the game. As I said, Brett Klein is trying to find a way to see if Dave Brown is going to come over, but I think Dave is a little distracted, so I'm going to give him the night off. I understand if things are a little bit hectic for him down there. They got a lot of stuff going on tonight, and we certainly appreciate the coaches. Eric Scheck from John Glenn, he's been one that's been talking with us. I think they're going to cut down the nets as it's their last MVL game, and here comes Coach Brown. I was wrong. He's coming.
He's making his way up.
Dave Brown is making his way. He is going to join us here in the post game, so certainly appreciate Dave making his way up here. We're going to plug in his headset too. All right, I got to get him plugged in. I'll get it. All right. You got him cranked up. Say something for us. I didn't hear him. We might switch headsets or something here. We'll see. Hang on. No Dave yet. Hello. Let's switch. Give him yours. Yeah. We'll try it. We'll try it that way. For whatever reason, we couldn't get Dave fired up on that headset. We'll try this one.
Test.
There he is. Dave Brown, congrats on the victory tonight.
Thank you.
I know that was a little more stressful than you would have liked it to be, but you guys found a way to do it. And I told you Wednesday night, I wouldn't bother you about the game, and I'm not going to. I know you're satisfied with the win and getting out of here, beating a very good team in a tournament-like basketball game for you tonight.
It was, yeah.
I wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about your seniors tonight. And, of course, I mentioned in the pregame, it's amazing. The last 4 seasons, if you include this season, you guys are 96-10.
That's pretty crazy.
That is pretty impressive, and it's basically led by this core of seniors that you have.
Yeah, I mean, they've worked extremely hard to get where they're at. Hayden Jarrett's class kind of laid the groundwork of, of working hard and waking up at 6 a.m. and getting after it. And, they've continued on to that process. And, we've been, grateful to get 3 straight players that have broke our school scoring record in the last 4 years with, again, Hayden Jarrett was, a workaholic, followed by Alex Bobb, who followed his lead. And now, Gator followed Alex and Hayden. He got to play with both of those guys as a freshman.
Right.
And they've really shown him, not that he wasn't a hard worker, but they've shown him how to lead and, how to be a really, really good player. So
well, the thing that always, and I really have a sense of attachment to these kids because tonight was my 33rd Maysville basketball broadcast in the last 3 seasons. So I feel like I know all your kids. We spend extra time because we're trying to recruit your kids too.
Right.
And certainly love the way your kids play. Just a little bit that I'm always impressed with is how the guys on the floor fit together.
Right.
It's just an amazing thing. We talk about something at Muskingum called synergy, where the 5 guys on the floor individually might be good players, but what they create on the floor can be better than those 5 guys individually, and you guys have got it done here at Maysville.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just they just love each other, and they spend a lot of time off the court, together. If they're not at practice, they're, playing video games and you're going out to eat, and it's just a special bond that they've had, and you can tell when they sit down and guard, it's for each other, and when you get 6, 7, 8, 9 guys that can do those things. You have a successful program.
And it's one of those, too, where it ends up being, I just think where you have, obviously, you were good last year. You won the state championship, but I even thought you've been better this year because you've actually got 4 guys that are averaging in double figures.
Right.
How many teams in the state of Ohio have 3 guys that have scored 40 points in a basketball game?
Yeah, not many, but, again, a tribute to how hard they've worked, being since they've been 6, 7, 8 years old. it's been a 10-year process.
Right.
And, we're starting to see, like, we've been around 11 years now. It seemed like forever. And, that's one thing you're going to get out of a Maysville kid is they're going to play extremely hard. Might not always be the most talented team on the floor, but we're going to play hard and play for each other.
And I just, it's the other thing. I like the way you guys fit together. I like the way your guys have improved. I think Kane has improved over the past 2 seasons more than any player that I've watched in the MVL. He's really become a force for you. And, he's shown that. He had 46 against Kettering Alter.
He continues to get better every day.
He hit the 3 against Lutheran East that put you guys up. Iden is always around the basketball. How many steals does a kid come up with? It's amazing. He had a big one here tonight where he got down and got fouled. So, and then JW, he struggled a little bit shooting it earlier, but when I told him he was shooting it flat, the next game he goes crazy. So I'm feeling pretty good about my coaching advice for JW
right. Maybe
there.
That'll be a 4-year process for you after.
Let's hope so. Let's hope it is. So. Again, Dave, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the great season. At AVC, we're going to be doing a bunch of tournament games, and I know the Maysville Panthers are on the schedule, so we're looking forward to it. And as always, we'll start the night off with a handshake. And we got to get that going again.
We got a pretty good record when we would get that. So.
That's exactly why we do it. So, hey, thanks for coming up. I know you got a lot of stuff going on. And,
hey, thanks, Brandon.
Appreciate you coming up and talking to us. And, again, good luck the rest of the way, man.
Hey, thank you.
Dave Brown joining us here on the post game. Certainly enjoy him taking time out of his busy. There's a lot of stuff going on still in this gym tonight. The cutting down the nets, you got senior night going on. So we certainly appreciate Dave coming up here. I told him they'd give him a chance. We'd just talk about his kids. I wouldn't hassle him about the game. So I'm glad I didn't, because he might get a little upset about something in there. But
that's good to say. I think they'll watch a lot of tape of this one and definitely have some discussion about ways to play better. And, it's probably a good game to have this late in the season, especially knowing probably what they're going to face tournament-wise, what that draw is probably going to be. You need a couple games to push you, and I think this might be that one that's a little bit of, hey, boys, it's almost March. We got to wake up.
And that was a tournament-like atmosphere tonight. Next Tuesday will be Maysville's last regular season game. They'll play Bishop Hartley. And if that name's familiar to you, well, Maysville beat Bishop Hartley at Athens, courtesy of an Alex Bob prayer that was answered from the sideline. He banked it in, as I like to call it, the holy moly game, as that was my reaction down at Athens. That was Maysville's only lead of that basketball game when Alex Bob banked in that shot. So I think Hartley's probably going to be a little bit motivated to come in here and play well.
Yeah, I think they, be very well aware of what Maysville is. And, I mean, that's one of those shots that I'll never forget where I was at being down in the convo. But, yeah, I think Hartley's going to come here with some energy. But maybe this game is a game Maysville needed to be ready for Hartley on Tuesday.
Well, we certainly hope so. And again, thank you all for either watching or listening to our broadcast of high school sports tonight. We certainly appreciate you being here. I'm Dave Hilliard for Brandon Hanna's Brett Klein. Once again, Maysville 70, West M 68. Great high school basketball game tonight. And it was brought to you by AVC Sports.
You've been listening to High School Basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon. High School Basketball is a presentation of AVC Sports.